Free VPNs promise privacy, free access, and fast speeds. But here's the real question. When you turn them on, are they actually usable? Or do they quietly slow everything down and waste your time? Today, we're not guessing. We're testing 3 popular free VPNs step by step live. And you're going through this with me. Let's get started. To do this video will be divided into 3 parts. In part 1, we're going to establish our base internet speed. Before we touch any VPN, we need to know one thing. What is my internet speed without a VPN? Because if we don't know that, we can't compare anything. Alright, right now you can see my phone is not connected to any VPN yet. One other important thing is that we are going to use one network throughout the tests for consistency and accuracy. The network must be stable and have good speed on its own. I'm using MTN network, which is quite reliable here. I will also be using Speedtest by Ookla to test my internet speed and that of the VPNs. You can find Speedtest by searching for it in your browser or installing it from the app stores. I already have the Speedtest app, so I'll tap on it to open it. It automatically detects the network I'm using. Now let's run the first test by tapping on Go. I'll give it some time. The test is running. And these are the results, as you can see on the screen. Download climbs and stops at 17.1 megabits per second. Upload is 13.9 megabits per second. Ping is 40 milliseconds. During download, ping spikes to 369 milliseconds. During upload, it shows 88. That's our first reading. But one test isn't enough. To be sure of my internet speed, it's good to run the test multiple times and get consistent results to confirm the actual performance. So for the base speed, I'll quickly run the next 2 tests. Let's run it again. Second test running. Download now reaches 23.3 megabits per second. Upload is 12.4 megabits per second. Ping is 44 milliseconds. Ping during download is 492. Ping during upload is 123. Interesting. One more time so we're confident. Third test running. Download settles at 17.8 megabits per second. Upload is 12.6 megabits per second. Ping is 41 milliseconds. Ping during download goes up to 801. Ping during upload is 93. So without any VPN, my internet is averaging between 17 and 23 megabits per second download, about 12 to 14 megabits per second upload, and around 40 milliseconds ping. That's our baseline. Now we need to understand some common terms in the results, since we'll be using them throughout this experiment. Download speed. This measures how fast data travels from the internet to my phone. It affects streaming, Netflix, YouTube, loading web pages, and downloading files or apps. Is it okay? Yes. 17 to 23 megabits per second is sufficient for a single user. You can stream HD video, 1080p, comfortably and browse the web smoothly. 4K streaming usually requires around 25 megabits per second, so I'm very close to that threshold. Upload speed. This measures how fast data travels from my device to the internet. It affects video calls, Zoom, Teams, gaming, sending your actions to the server, and uploading photos or videos. Is it okay? Yes. 12 to 14 megabits per second is actually quite good for a mobile 4G connection. It is more than enough for high-quality video conferencing. Ping. This is the delay. It measures how long it takes for a signal to go to a server and come back. Low ping is critical for gaming and real-time conversations. Is it okay? Yes, you need low ping for a smooth experience. Anything over 100 milliseconds starts to feel sluggish for gaming. This 40 milliseconds is our base ping. Now, upload or download ping means the delay when the network is actively being used. When those numbers spike high, delay increases massively. That causes lag in games and makes video calls freeze when someone else on the network starts downloading something. Now, what does all this mean in real life? At 17 to 23 megabits per second download, 1080p YouTube streaming is smooth. Netflix runs fine. Apps download quickly. File downloads are decent. Upload at 12 to 14 megabits per second, video calls are stable. Sending large files is fast. Uploading videos to social media is smooth. Ping at 40 milliseconds, good for gaming, good for Zoom, no noticeable delay. To confirm, let's open YouTube. And we can notice videos load instantly. 1080p plays smoothly, no buffering. So this is solid, usable internet. Now, let's see what happens when I turn on VPNs. And this brings us to part 2 of this experiment, testing the speed of VPNs. The first VPN I will test is TunnelBear. I'll open the app on my phone and select the fastest server automatically provided by the VPN. I'm not manually choosing a country, I'm letting it pick the fastest available option. Alright, TunnelBear is active and my phone is connected to it. Now let's go back to Speedtest. Let's run the first test with TunnelBear active. The test is running. Okay, here are the results. Download speed stops at 11.6 megabits per second. Upload shows 13.9 megabits per second. Ping jumps to 255 milliseconds. That's a huge jump from 40 milliseconds on the base internet. Ping during download shows 468. Ping during upload shows 456. That's noticeable. But let's confirm with a second test. Running again. Download shows 11.0 megabits per second. Upload is 12.8 megabits per second. Ping is 260 milliseconds. Ping during download is 453. Ping during upload is 546. From these two results, TunnelBear averages about 11 megabits per second download, 12 to 13 megabits per second upload, and 255 to 260 milliseconds ping. Clearly, download dropped significantly compared to our base speed, and ping increased heavily. In practical terms, streaming will work, but mostly 720p comfortably. Large downloads will take longer. Upload remains decent. Gaming will suffer because of the high ping. Live meetings may experience delay or slight lag. Now let's disconnect TunnelBear and move to the next VPN. I'm opening the Windscribe free VPN app. We're still on the same MTN network. Again, I'm selecting the fastest server automatically recommended by the VPN. Turning it on. It's active now. Back to Speedtest. First test running. Download reaches 15.6 megabits per second. Upload is 13.8 megabits per second. Ping is 178 milliseconds. Ping during download spikes to 927. Ping during upload shows 622. Let's test again. Second test running. Download reaches 20.5 megabits per second. Upload is 10.6 megabits per second. Ping drops slightly to 148 milliseconds. Ping during download is 683. Ping during upload is 278. That's much closer to our base speed. Download range between 15 and 20 megabits per second. Upload 10 to 14 megabits per second. Ping 148 to 158 milliseconds. Still high, but better than TunnelBear. Practically, streaming at 1080p works. Downloads are fairly fast. Uploading files is okay. Gaming is still not ideal. Zoom meetings are usable, but slight delay is possible. Compared to TunnelBear, Windscribe is clearly faster and more stable. Now let's test the final one, Proton VPN free. Disconnecting Windscribe, opening Proton VPN, selecting the fastest server automatically, connected, first run, Download reaches 18.8 megabits per second. Upload is 14.4 megabits per second. Ping is 158 milliseconds. Ping during download shows 798. Ping during upload spikes to 951. Second test. Download reaches 19.9 megabits per second. Upload is 12.4 megabits per second. Ping is 148 milliseconds. Ping during download goes up to 1071. Ping during upload shows 435. Download range 18 to 20 megabits per second. Upload 12 to 14 megabits per second. Ping 148 to 158 milliseconds. That's extremely close to our original base speed. Practically, streaming, excellent. 1080p is smooth. Large downloads are fast. Uploading content is very solid. Gaming, not competitive level. Meetings should work fine with slight delay.
Final ranking from fastest to slowest. Based on overall speed consistency and real-life usability, in my opinion, first place is Proton VPN free. It was the one closest to base speed. It showed most stable download and strong upload performance. Second place is Windscribe VPN. It demonstrated very good download performance with slight variation between tests. And the third place is TunnelBear. It came out the biggest drop in download speed, with the highest and most unstable ping. But here's the key takeaway. All three free VPNs increased ping significantly, so for competitive gaming, none of them are ideal. For streaming and general browsing, Proton wins. For balanced performance, Windscribe is solid. For light browsing, TunnelBear is okay. Now I want to hear from you. If you had to rank them based on what you just saw, how would you rank them? Drop your ranking in the comments, and tell me what you mainly use a VPN for. Streaming? Gaming? Privacy? School? Work? Let's compare experiences. If you want more real testing like this, subscribe to Powtech Tips. We test and you decide. Thanks for watching to the end. Stay safe and see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.